let's talk about your upbringing a little bit, okay? What was it like growing up for you in the city of Atlanta? Paint the picture for us.
I actually moved to Atlanta. I was probably like the first time I was probably like 5 or 6. You know what I'm saying? I was going like back and forth from here to Michigan, and I moved here like permanent when I was maybe like 11, 10. After my best friend got killed, my mom was like, "Hell no, you ain't staying out there no more." So I came out here. It was like from house to house, man. Like I started off staying on Central Drive, and I moved to goddamn Brockett. Then I was just moving everywhere. Like every year I was moving somewhere else, moving somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? But it's like fast paced. You know what I'm saying? Like, and everybody down here just on their own fashion wave, and you just can't be slow in the city. You know what I'm saying? It was tough. You know what I'm saying? I'm my only boy, so I had to, you know, like kind of put my big boy pants on and, you know.
So would you consider your upbringing rough?
Yeah, but I mean, I think that's for damn near everybody. You know what I'm saying, Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own struggles, but you know, Atlanta it's just a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get your own money because you got to stay fresh. You don't want to be the nigga they talk about in school because your shoes dirty. You know what I mean? Nobody don't care that your mama ain't got no job. Nobody don't care about that shit. You got to goddamn, you better do something to get you some fresh clothes and shit. So.
Do you think schools should be having uniforms to prevent stuff like that from happening, or?
Yeah, yes and no, because I think, that kind of take away from the individual, you know what I mean? It don't let people show their own, like, creative side, but at the end of the day, it stop folks from, getting teased so much, but I don't know, man. That's a good question.
I've heard people use that as an argument, saying,
Yeah.
we need uniforms in schools because, situation like that. You don't want someone maybe might not have enough money like someone else, and, stuff like that.
Yeah, and I mean, I think they wearing uniforms now, like.
Well, not every school, but a lot of them maybe.
Yeah, in the County where I went to school, like, they wearing uniforms now. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I would have found a way around it though. You know what I'm saying? Like with the big hoodie or something like that.
Now, you were originally from Michigan?
Yeah.
What part?
Saginaw.
What was the reason for the move from Michigan to Atlanta?
Man, my best friend, he got killed. He was just on the wrong side of town. Guy was like 23, killed him, just on the wrong side of town, fucking with some little hoes and shit. Mine just wasn't having it. I was still with my daddy, you know what I'm saying? And I was just going from Michigan to Atlanta. I do a year here, a year there, you know what I'm saying? And after that, mom was just like, nah, you can't stay there no
more. Growing up, going to school, what type of student were you in school?
I was the first one done my work, so I was like just wild, just leaving out of class, fucking with other people because I'm done. You know what I'm saying? But I was like the smartest kid in school though. Like the principal would tell me every time, like, you the smartest kid. I know, but you just don't act right. It'd be the smart kid that really don't. They find a way around shit. You know what I'm saying?
Graduated high school?
Yeah, graduated.
Tried college?
Nah, I ain't get to make it to college. I ain't really had no guidance for that. I barely made it to high school for real. I had like 200 tardies or some shit.
Now, what about jobs growing up? Any jobs?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
My first job, I was selling newspapers. I did that for about like 2 or 3 months. Goddamn, it wasn't enough money. I started, like, what I was doing, I was working at Kroger. I was pushing little carts and shit, and that was a good way 'cause I used to sell my little weed while I'm pushing carts. You know what I mean? So that was my last little gig though.
You get quit these jobs, fired from these jobs?
Yeah, the Kroger job, it just kind of stopped working out. Cause after I stopped like going to school for real, I got my last semester I had online class. They kicked me out. They didn't want me to come back. So after that, I was like, man, I ain't going to school. I ain't going to work. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I was selling a little weed, so I was having a little money. So.
Any crazy stories dealing with any of those jobs you just mentioned? Anything out of the norm?
And a nigga robbed me one time while I was at work.
At Kroger?
Yeah. some old nigga robbed me on the side of stuff. I'm goddamn getting the carts, and I'm walking with my friend. I see some old cat. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, sell him some weed. I'm like, nah, I ain't selling him no weed. I ain't about to sell nobody no weed. I don't think I can beat their ass. Cause I'm at work. I ain't got no gun, nothing. So we get on the side of the building. My friend like, hey, you wanna buy some weed, bro? Dude like, nah, I'm straight. And he look back, he like, nah, matter of fact, let me see what you got, little nigga. So I'm about 130, 140. So I'm like, damn, I go over there, I pull out my weed, I pull out the whole bomb. Man, he grabbed my weed, pull out his strap, like, why you ain't getting it back? Oh, I was sick. I was at work sick. I was like, man, I cussed my friend out the whole walk back. Like, man, you got me fucked up. That was like the craziest shit that happened to me, for real.
So did your friend set you up, or?
He better not have set me up. He better not have motherfucker set me up. Nah, he got, I haven't known him for a minute, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think he set me up. If he did, if you watching something, kick your ass, boy, for real.
Now this happened in broad daylight?
Broad fucking daylight, man. Like 3 o'clock, I'm fresh out of school, tripping. I caught slacking.
Now, were both parents in your life?
Sort of, kind of, it was just kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? My mom was she just had her own life. You know what I'm saying? So when I was standing out here with her, it was like my sister kind of had to look after me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And my dad, like, you can't be no daddy from like 800 miles away and shit. So it was kind of like that.
What about siblings? Any siblings, or were you the only child?
I got siblings. I got an older sister, and I got a little sister. And my dad got a son too in Michigan.
Anybody else in your family do music besides yourself?
Nah. Everybody quit.
Everybody quit?
Yeah, everybody quit. They just got too old. They just got caught up in the streets and shit like that.
What does your family think about your career, your music career?
Man, they think I'm rich already. That's what they think, shit. They hear my song on the radio, they think I'm rich. I get a phone call like every 2-3 days. It's crazy.
Have they seen you perform yet?
Yeah, a couple of them did. You know what I'm saying? Not like the main ones I want to get to see me perform though, like my mom and shit. Like, nah.
Not yet?
Not yet.
In regards to your parents, what's the worst thing you put them through?
Man, damn. Maybe I was just kind of a little hard on my mom a little bit, like for her little drug addiction and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just kind of like cut her off out of my life. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably the worst shit. I feel bad about that shit down there every day.
What was she on?
Like heroin, crack. My mom was on all type of crazy shit.
Was she able to beat it?
Yeah, my mom been clean for like 5 years now, man. Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying?
How'd she do it? What's the secret?
You know, she pray every day, you know what I'm saying? She started going like the little rehabs and shit. And I got a little sister, you know what I'm saying? So she wanted to make sure she can not make the same mistakes with her that she made with us, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Mom Dukes for that.
Now, what's some advice, somebody watching this, hearing your story, dealing with a similar issue? Maybe one of their parents is addicted to a drug. What's some advice you would tell that person?
You just gotta be patient with them. Like, I don't want to say it ain't their fault, but they can't really control it down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to put you through certain shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just, you gotta let them go their course. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be too hateful or nothing. You gotta show support. You know what I'm saying? Just do that. That's it.
What's your message to the youth overall speaking, though? What would you tell somebody? And not in regards to the addiction or anything. This is just a general message to the youth. What would you tell that person?
Enjoy your youth, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody dictate your future. You know, as adults, as we get older, we kind of lose grasp, and you know, life start putting limitations on us, and we tend not to dream as big. So, you know, just hold on to what you want to do, and just don't let nothing like defer you from that. You know what I mean?